The hesitation.
Yeah. Because I was perfect. Listen.
Yeah.
Would you prefer if I did it before, during, or after?
Honestly, after, because that would be funny.
I know, I couldn't hold it. I was like, yeah.
You fucking idiot. I mean, you darn idiot.
It needed to come out. Also, thanks. That were demonetized. Fucking 3 seconds in, Spencer. Where the fuck go? Oh shit.
It was bound to
Aaron,
happen.
we're sorry. Please don't fire us.
What? Sorry, I was reading about lesbians.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
They're really cute.
Oh, okay.
You're
Welcome
really
back,
cute,
everybody.
meow.
To Greatest Eternal Chronicles. Yay, hooray. Quack.
Quack
Thank you.
indeed. Got you, boy.
We're starting fairly late, so this is going to be a shorter recording. So
I appreciate y'all waiting for me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. What were you doing? That you can tell that you told us before, but haven't told the YouTube audience. What were you
you're
doing before
right.
to make us late?
Heck yeah, I was having a meeting
hold
with
us
my
up.
lawyer about immigration stuff. Oh God, he's yelling. He was talking about immigration stuff and whatnot, and I had to fill out a whole bunch of heckin' papers. And she was like, "Okay, cool. This all looks good. This will take like 18 months to process." And I'm like, "Sick, cool. I'll just vibe." I mean, I should study. That gives me a lot of time to study Canada, so that should be a good time. But then we went for coffee, and I
Study
found out that
phase.
my lawyer fucking plays D&D, and that's really fucking cool.
That
Like,
is
this-
super cool.
Right? Like this fucking
Thank you.
woman who runs a law firm is like, I'm into more magical things. Like I like wizards, and I'm like, oh my God, Marina, what the fuck? Oh, it's wonderful. But yeah,
Goddamn.
now I need to study Canada. Is what this is.
Road
Aaron,
trip.
Tell me things about Canada, Eric.
You must roam the Great White North and study its places and people.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I used to play. This isn't like anything that'll help you, but as a kid, whenever we met American kids, we would just lie and we would just make shit up about Canada.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To see like how much we could get away with. My sister convinced some kids when our grandparents took us on like a little cruise. And so we're talking to these American kids who are from like not far from Canada, like Montana or something. And she convinced them that all of us have igloos sometimes for the winter to make sure that we can stay warm. And if you were in one of the bigger towns, sometimes you could ride the polar bears to school.
Incredible.
Man, Canada's amazing.
You know what I used to think when I was a kid? Like, this is somewhat related, but not really.
There's a magical ice wall, and that's where they put the border.
That's what everybody
it's
thinks,
not-
man.
It's not specifically about Canada, but it's about, like, I used to think when I was a kid, in my little conspiracy brain,
Of course.
child brain, that everybody who spoke a different language fully, like, convinced us as Americans that they're speaking like the translated version is like thing we know like and understand, but they're actually like speaking code to each other, like, all right, we plan to invade in like 3 days, right? But we just think they're talking about groceries or something, like.
Huh.
They're all speaking thieves' cant, and we just can't tell.
Huh.
Yeah. No, fucking, I was a dumb kid.
Yup.
It was a whole time.
My God.
But I've grown out of that for the most part recently.
Yes, are you sure?
Yeah, yeah. Can't help but think. I just can't help but think about it.
Can't trust those fucking Canadians,
I
man.
can't trust
They're up to
those
something.
damn Canadians. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I guess game.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I suppose game.
I suppose game. I accidentally skipped a hairbrain line, so. Good morning
You
to
said
you,
good morning.
Mr. Naruto.
There you go.
Good morning, Professor. Ready for today's proceedings?
Nope.
No, I hope so.
Yep.
I should be. Even I, with nothing left. Oh, yeah. Good morning, my
okay.
dear fellows.
You interrupted yourself.
Yeah,
What up, hottie?
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, you're here.
Well, naturally. A true gentleman stands shoulder to shoulder with his friends and partners at all times. Where have
Thank
you
you.
been for every other case?
I really appreciate it. It's true. I'll see you later then. Now, Professor, we really need you to remain calm in the courtroom today.
Music just went away. Right, great. Anyways.
Anyway.
Yes, do try your hardest not to enter the witness stand uninvited again. Stop
Yes.
fucking around. You're gonna find out, is what I'm saying.
Yes, my dear fellows, I must interject.
Oh my
Interrupted
fucking
myself
God.
again.
Oh, you're still here, Mr. Sholmes. What's the matter?
Surely you've overlooked some praise, have you not? To be cast in my direction, hmm?
Wow. Is that your king?
Sorry?
Yes.
I don't follow.
I have many kinks, Mrs. Otto.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah, let's go.
Must I spell it out? I, the great Aylox Sholmes, the greatest detective of worldwide acclamation, arose at some ungodly hour to be here now.
Oh, it's Carrie in early
it's
Nat
Carrie.
19.
Oh!
Like, I
fuck
woke
that
up for
shit.
this shit telling me I've been good.
Dude, I needed it. I needed the praise.
What time did you guys start before?
A long time ago, like 11, 10 a.m.
Whoa.
Yeah. I
Oh,
was
jeez.
mad. Like,
Damn. That's fair.
Dare they make us rise with the nuns, basically. The nuns getting up at 5 a.m. Like,
so basically the nuns.
well, if I must agree, then... Hold on. Echo! Oh, now it's not happening.
Oh.
One of y'all's echoing sometimes.
Weird. As you know, my sleep is quite impregnable. Iris had to employ her full gamut of tactics. She pulled the covers off, shook me, poked both cheeks, punched me, and kicked me from the bed.
Holy
Then
shit.
she poured a boiling cup of her latest experimental blend on my face, and at last I was bestirred. Holy
Holy
shit.
fuck.
I had someone crush a
my.
can in my head as a child, and they didn't wake me up.
Oh my
You
god.
told me that before,
Yeah.
and I'm like, holy shit.
Or at least that's what they told me. They also threw orange peels in my mouth because they're assholes.
Were you sleeping with your mouth open and they threw orange peels in there?
Yeah.
That's fucked. You could have choked and died.
Yeah.
No.
They
What the
were,
fuck?
we were all like 11. So I don't think they
Who
cared.
did that to you?
It was at my birthday party, so a bunch of people, I think.
On your fucking birthday?
Yeah.
See, this is why you don't have friends. Like, fucking, you just shouldn't have friends. Like,
To be fair,
advice.
I don't talk to any of them anymore, but I did move away like 2 or 3 years later, and have talked to like 3 of them since, like
It's fair.
in that interim.
Okay, a good call.
By the way, Carrie, did you,
Oh my. Iris
did
has
you
been busy.
send out the tweet?
Of course I fucking didn't. I was on the train. Like, and now I'm eating a sandwich, and we're already doing it. Like, fucking, I'll do it.
Lazy piece of
you're
shit.
No, I'm doing it as part of my No, I'm very grateful for my job.
Iris doesn't have it in her to go that far. She's too nice.
Ha! I sense the spirit of a fellow scientist, one who relishes the infinite possibilities of blending tea. I'm the one worthy of praise here. I'm not Iris. This is my victory. I don't know who this is. Oh, it's him.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, the curtain.
Oh, Inspector Gregson. Good morning.
It was made the whole time. Gregson, my dear fellow, why the grim expression at this delightfully early hour? I don't know. Maybe because I've been confronted with a grimmer expression, eh? Me? Are you going to take that insult lying down, Professor? What? What? I don't know!
Poor Professor.
Anyway, here's the paperwork you asked for.
What paperwork?
I took the liberty of requesting it yesterday. I have a feeling it may prove useful. I wouldn't believe the hoops I had to jump through to get this brought out of the archives. It's the professor's autopsy report.
That mass murderers?
The Spencer Variety Hour returns.
Nice.
You killed 5 members of the aristocracy.
I was found guilty in a closed trial 10 years ago now. It was all done on the reps, and it was quickly executed soon after the trial. It's all in here. Known as Professor was tried and found guilty by closed trial 10 years ago.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, Inspector. What's you, Carrie? You're echoing.
It's me. Oh no.
You
Heck,
piece
I'll
of
turn my
shit.
headphones down. What a piece of shit I am.
Yes, much obliged, Gregson. I'll slowly lot at the yard. I'll just do what we can. In the shadow of the great Detective Sholmes, of course.
He's
Goodbye.
not mad at all.
Not at all. That's crazy.
Well then, Professor Harebrain, this is it. Today we're going to lay all this to rest at last.
Oh, it's me.
Yep.
I wish you the best of luck, Professor.
I suppose he'll be in there today, will he? Driver.
Yes, we expect the prosecution to summon him as a witness. It's gonna be a bad time.
I'm still amazed that you managed to find him in just one day. I really oiled both so much. So when they find it, the tries a bit to resume. Call him make your way into the courtroom at once.
I love our Galifs.
They're great.
Me too. Oh, the Galifs.
Oh, the Galifs.
This is it then. The final chapter. Funny. My heart's racing a little.
Didn't our Galifs die?
Yes.
Yeah.
One of them did.
They did. Oh no.
Those were different Galifs, I guess.
Right. Yeah, I guess so. All bailiffs are
I've
gay.
not felt this before, actually.
Damn.
It's a requirement to get
They
the
come
job.
in pairs.
Actually,
Tragic
we've
love
inferred
stories
one of them
going
has a
on
wife
all
and
over.
that they were like going to leave their wife for them,
Oh yeah.
if I recall. And
God.
so, like, I think at least someone in the court has to be aware of their indiscretions, so to speak, if at least.
Right. Yeah. Fucking that's our goddamn Galif lore.
Hell yeah.
I've not felt this before, actually. The strange foreboding.
Ooh.
As if something's going to happen in this trial that I'm not ready for. But I
Uh-oh.
That's
can't let
always
that
what
distract
happens,
me from the only thing that really matters. Finding the truth.
Only one Galif's died. Fucking random. Only a single Galif.
Just one.
Just one.
Oh, there he is. Fucking. Right, yes. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session again. We resume the public hearing of Robert Harebrain, here present, who stands accused of murder. Are the counsels of the prosecution and defense ready to proceed? There he is.
Oh my god! Also, we need to pull for glasses, because he's got his bottle out, bitch.
Pull for glasses, everyone.
The
prosecution
You're talking about
authority.
prediction.
Yeah, that's the one. Prediction, sorry.
That's it. Prediction.
That's the one, yeah.
The prosecution is ready, my lord. Fucking speak.
The defense is ready, my lord.
Do you think Logan? Absolutely, Logan would abuse the
Yeah.
power of a gavel if you sent him one. For
can't do that.
sure.
Yeah, they can't do it. Nope.
Don't do it.
Please don't. Don't do it.
As promised, Lord Van Zeeks has his apprentice with him, his apprentice with memory loss.
Ellipses.
Fucking speak.
No!
Have I made Lord Van Zeeks? Yes, my lord. There appears to be someone standing at your side.
This is my boy.
This is my boy toy. Ah, yes. My apprentice and assistant and the boy toy. The prosecution believes today's proceedings will see the complexity of this case rise considerably. Oh, he's born. Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh, that was sick as hell.
That was so cool.
I therefore instructed my assistant to attend to ensure the smooth running of the trial. It's absolutely hit. It's absolutely Kazuma. He's got a fucking sword and everything.
Of course.
Yeah.
The
Obviously.
smooth running of liquid refreshments by the look of it. Strong opening it for 4. You're brave.
Sorry, so I'll tell us your line in a second. I'm busy betting. Okay.
But he's spending it all on gambling.
Busy spending all of something Woody Gaming's your fucking channel points. Anywho.
The way he
On
holds
gambling.
himself. The way he moves. Oh. Couldn't be anyone else.
Oh,
Darth Vader.
sad.
It's Darth Vader.
But he's still suffering from amnesia. So there's nothing we can do at the moment.
I know, but this is so very hard.
Oh,
No.
sweet girl.
It would appear the prosecution has done a fine job in responding to the demands of the court made yesterday. I understand you have successfully secured the engineer who disappeared from the scene on the day in question. Yes, my lord. I intend to call him as a witness shortly. Very good, very good. Now then, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have been chosen at random to represent the will of the people in this courtroom today. Are you ready and willing to proceed?
Of course, my lord. I'm sure we all understand the importance of doing our civic duty.
I do so despise deception and deceit. I find it so very wearing.
I forget what voice I did.
To take
I
a
also
man's
forget.
life with the conjuring trick. It is
Beautiful.
against the magician's code, not to mention the law.
Any fake scientist should feel the wrath of God, if you ask me.
Jesus Christ.
I think I did this one.
This was you too, Spencer.
Yeah.
We have to listen to what
Yeah, that seems about right.
stars defense. And then settle on one. That's it.
One like this, my date. One like this at all. I didn't like doing that.
No,
Just doing my job.
If all parties are ready to proceed, you may begin, Lord Van Zeeks. Before I do, my lord, there is a report I must read to the court.
Oh.
If you want to be my lover, you've got to get with my friends.
Hell yeah. Of course, yes.
You just hear
The
Cosima
ancient
just like,
scriptures.
gotta get with his friends.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yesterday at the great exhibition grounds, the evidence of primary importance in this case. The super high voltage instantaneous kinesis machine, which was installed on the experimentation stage. Fucking word soup it is.
That was, yeah, goddamn, that was a whole lot.
Ugh. Was deliberately destroyed in an explosion affected by an unknown person or persons.
It was... What?
Oh my god,
Oh, he's
What the
gonna
fuck?
This is an outrage!
I like how that was
Rabble,
all
rabble, rabble.
Aaron's characters there.
Yup.
Yes, I've heard this great news. I almost said great news.
This is fantastic, really.
Yeah, devastating to his case, though.
As I heard this grave news yesterday, Scotland Yard submitted a report to my office this evening.
Chat, we also missed the Christian Dragon.
Yeah.
A good time.
I read
The
that
Christian
machine
Dragon surgeon.
Oh, sorry, you're right. We apologize.
I read that the machine was blasted to smithereens. To smithers in the wreckage, reduced to ashes in the flames.
Smithers. Interesting.
I have here a photograph print of the scene, taken in the wake of the explosion.
That's a
Look at
big old
it.
hole.
It's a hole. Lot of bullshit. It shows what the little remains of the machine. Yes, a terrible business. To shreds, you say?
Did it to destroy the evidence, did he?
That Enoch Drebber.
The court will take this print as evidence, counsel. Okay.
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 Late yesterday afternoon, the protection afforded to the machine by the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act was revoked.
Hey!
You did it!
I gotta pause right before I go into it.
I get that.
However, before a thorough investigation could begin, the invention was obliterated from existence. As such, this will become a very different trial.
Wait, where did his glass go? His bottle's there, but his glass is gone.
I ate it!
You ate it?
No, I threw it off screen.
What? No! I need to know if that counts! I'm like 100,000K in the hole, y'all! I need to know!
100,000K? 100,000,000?
Yes! So many thousands!
As it stands
You get it,
now, with evidence on which to draw meaningful conclusions, the authenticity of the kinesis machine will remain forever in obscurity. Indeed. A most unfortunate state of affairs. However, one thing remains clear. The victim's death was the result of the actions of the accused. Of that we can be certain. For it was the accused himself who was operating the machine, and who ultimately caused its loss of control.
As Lord Van Zieks rightly says, this is a very different trial now. The accused accepts responsibility for his part of the events that transpired. He acknowledges that Mr. Assman died as a result of the accident caused by his machine's malfunction. However, unbeknownst to the professor, he was being deliberately deceived by a pair of very clever fraudsters.
Names, counsel, if you please.
The engineer, Mr. Enoch Drebber, and the victim himself, Mr. Odie Assman. Bark. Bark. So what exactly were these two men up to behind the defendant's back? The defense intends to expose that information, thus establishing the unequivocal innocence of the defendant. I'll kill you, Barry.
Barry, shut up.
To death.
Don't look at me and bark. Shut up. Thank you, counsels. The positions of the prosecution and defense have been clearly stated. Lord Van Zieks, summon your first witness, please. At once, my lord. The prosecution calls the engineer, Mr. Enoch Drebber, to the stand.
Beep boop, beep boop. It's me. I'm the guy who blew the stuff up, but you can't prove that.
Beep boop bop.
Oh my god.
State your name and occupation for the court and stop admitting shit.
Name, Enoch Drebber. Occupation. Being a slick ass bitch. Hard to pin down, I would say.
I mean, accurate as hell.
Ramble, 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 ramble.
Yes, I do feel as though I've seen it before.
I guess I can fool myself. I don't even know this guy's fucking a person.
I'm getting major Terminator vibes from him.
He was sent back in time to kill the surgeon dragon.
Hell
What was
yeah.
that dragon's name again? Sarah Connor.
Makes sense.
You'll find in the case that you are currently being investigated in connection with another case. The theft of a waxwork model, is it? A most extraordinary sounding business.
But that has no bearing on this trial, I assure you. Leave it from your mind.
You're familiar with the public experiment carried out at the Great Exhibition some days ago? They accused super high voltage instantaneous kinesis demonstration.
Real close. Real close.
Yes, you could say that. I am aware of it. There was a terrible accident, wasn't there?
It was you, Mr. Driver, who constructed the vast machine used in the experiment. Or
I'm just
so
saying stuff. The scroll still says has all the fucking lyrics to want to be on.
It's either that or it's like, tell me what you think of this, and it's just a picture of him like sexy by a fire.
Hell yeah.
Tell me.
Thank you. Now,
thoughts.
anyways, back to the questioning.
Or so our investigations indicate. Can you confirm your involvement?
Yes, I constructed it in precise accordance with the blueprints, but that's all.
And the court would be very interested to hear your thoughts about the machine, I'm sure. Shut up!
I
Why?
want to play mini golf and your dog is going to be the hole.
Damn.
Don't call my dog a hole, please.
Right, goddamn, Eric.
I'm going to knock a golf ball out of their open mouth.
Man, no.
An amazing device, if you ask me.
Honestly, I think she'd love that. I think
Probably they'd have a lot of fun with
They'd have a
that.
lot of fun with that.
That's true.
The pinnacle of modern science, making instantaneous kinesis a reality at last.
Finally.
What?
Good gracious! Do you mean to say that the experiment was bona fide? Is that your belief, sir?
We did this last time. God
Yeah,
fucking damn it.
let's do it again.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Yeah.
is very
Alright.
much my belief. Such a waste that it blew up. But we've already established the machine was nothing more than a prop for an elaborate conjuring trick.
Objection! Fuck you!
Fuck, your teleportation is
Hell
real.
You've established nothing of the sort.
I like that when he slams his fist down, Cosima disappears.
Yeah.
Right?
Steps out of the way, he's like, you're passionate.
Yep.
Oh,
All that was shown during yesterday's proceedings is that the same outcome could have been produced by means of staged trickery. The defense merely proposed a method that demonstrated its feasibility, nothing more.
throw a glass, you hot bitch.
But it's still on the onus of the prosecution to prove that it was
Shut
teleportation.
up.
Yeah.
They always say that.
Oh, he's got me there.
Damn, he's got me. We've procrastinated long enough, I feel. Witness, you will now give your formal testimony about the machine that you constructed for the purposes of their demonstration at the Great Exhibition.
Understood.
The kinesis machine?
I met the young professor approximately 1 year ago through Mr. Asman's introduction. He provided me with the blueprints, and I constructed the machine to his precise specifications. It was no trick. If the whole show was a fraud, it would have required a body double. Tell me, did the victim have a twin? All the spectators saw the birdcage appear above their heads and then crash
great
headfirst into the crystal tower. A terrible accident, I grant you. Perhaps the science on which the machine was built was flawed somehow?
Excuse me.
A body double? That goes without saying, surely. To give the impression that something has moved when in reality it hasn't is a basic conjuring principle. The deception cannot be achieved without substituting the original with a fake at some point in the performance. But would I be right in saying you haven't managed to establish anything along those lines?
Incidentally, the prosecution has already confirmed that Mr. Asman had no twin siblings.
It's my understanding that this witness is well versed in conjuring awfulness. But such talents do not indicate that he was actually able to accomplish what he claims. Namely, the construction of what, by all accounts, must have been an extremely complex scientific machine.
Whatever do you mean?
Yesterday's proceedings brought the true nature of your past exploits to light, Mr. Drebber.
Indeed it did, my lord. As a swindler who preys on innocent scientists to elicit government grant money through conjuring know-how. Yes, it's true that I possess considerable knowledge of stage magic. But crucially, my scientific knowledge more than matches that of any academic in the field.
Investigation of the witness's workshop attests to that claim, my lord. As evidence, the police found this Royal Society trophy for young talent in science there.
Yes, that's true. We spotted it there ourselves.
If a hypothesis is sound, it can always be forged into a physical manifestation with sufficient skill. Though I may have sold the secrets of some deceptive wiles to sniveling, talentless scientists in the past.
Would you therefore assert that the explosion of the machine was...
An unfortunate accident, or, of course, a deliberate act of murder carried out by misuse of the science.
Rabble.
Rabble, 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 rabble. Gavel, 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 gavel.
Gavel.
Yeah.
Counsel for the defense, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. We're gonna press him on everything, like we always do.
Yep. That's how we do. That's how
Tis
game is
the
played.
ace attorney way.
Yep.
I met the young professor approximately 1 year ago through Mr. Asman's introduction.
Yeah.
Lies.
So you were already acquainted with Mr. Asman himself? Not really. By chance, I'd seen his name mentioned in the papers, that's all. But I had no interest in his private affairs. If he was an unscrupulous investor, it was of no concern of mine. As long as people pay their bills, I take up my tools and construct what they ask for. So why did Mr. Asman approach you in particular, then? Who can say? I presume because my name is associated with excellence in engineering. Not to mention excellence in fraud.
Got him.
Fucking
Hell yeah.
destroyed
Fucking
him.
tear it up. Let's go.
Hard to gauge, but the point is, all I did was construct the machine according to the blueprints I was given.
In other words, the kinesis machine was built on solid scientific principles.
Yes, you might say that. Professor Hairbrain certainly has a mind like no other. He provided me with the blueprints and I constructed the machine to his precise specifications. It was no trick. It's clear that you have both scientific knowledge and knowledge of conjuring magic. However, the more knowledge you have, the better equipped you are to handle whatever comes along. But your implication is that I furnished the machine with some trickery, I think? It's a possibility we have to explore. Unfortunately, though, the machine has been blown to Kingdom Come.
Now,
By whom? We could never know.
ha.
So there's really nothing left to explore, is there?
It appears that the kinesis machine was fitted with a timed explosive device of some kind.
And there's nothing left of that device either. Not a single shred of evidence remaining, I hear.
I hear.
I hear.
He must have planned this all from the outset.
Oh, these bad guys being obviously evil.
Every
But,
time.
in any case, it's abundantly clear that the experiment couldn't have been a trick. Because I say so.
Because I said so. For sure. For sure.
Go.
If the whole show was a fraud, it would have required a body double. Tell me, did the victim have a twin?
No, but
Maybe.
a waxwork went missing.
Of course, that's it! Mr. Asman was a twin!
Oh my god. Are you a fucking idiot?
I wish you would just say that to him.
Perhaps
so
my learned
good.
friend wasn't listening earlier. Mr. Asman had no twin siblings.
No, I heard you before. But the third of her hadn't quite left me.
Damn.
The demonstration could have been a trick if there was somebody who looked sufficiently like the victim, like a waxwork or
Like some
something,
sort of
maybe.
waxwork figure.
But
Oh,
Dr. Sith absolutely ruled that out as a possibility.
Smash a glass, you fuck!
It is beyond question that the victim himself, Mr. Asman, did move from the stage to the Crystal Tower. The fingerprints found at the scene attest to the fact.
So it can't have been orchestrated using someone who looked identical to Mr. Asman then.
Yo, what are you eating over there? Can I have some?
Pizza Cheetos. They're so fucking good.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the ones you scored at the store.
Uh-huh.
What store did you get those at?
Dude, fucking just Safeway. I got 2 little bags from London Drugs because that was where the fucking like, oh, they're back happened. And then when we went to Safeway, I was like, well, they got the big bag, so I'm getting 2 of those.
Hell
Like,
yeah. When
I'm
I'm up, we
halfway
gotta
through the
go.
big
We gotta go
bag.
there and get me some. I want to try them.
Hell yeah. I think
Yeah.
I let you try them last time, and you were like, eh.
Oh really?
And I'm like, that's
That-
fine. More for
that-
me, bitch.
That
Like,
tracks because I don't usually like pizza flavored anything, like
You're
besides
so good.
pizza. So
That's fair.
yeah,
No, I like pizza Pringles and shit like that, so yeah,
not for me.
it's all good. But no, it's fine. We'll buy a big bag just for you, and then you can try them and then not like
And then
them.
I'll just give them to you,
no.
yeah.
Oh heck. Oh jeez.
Oh jeez, oh no.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
Do they have Funyuns at the Safeway?
No.
Ah, boo.
Bring me Funyuns.
Bring me all the chips. Give me chips.
Just give me chips. I fucking love chips. Okay. Like goddamn. Also,
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo?
Nice.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh, it's nothing.
no, it's nothing.
Not thinking about pizza
Just that
Pringles.
the idea of someone who looked identical
Yeah,
to the
right.
victim is playing on my mind. If only there were some way that could be done without it being a twin.
Fucking.
But damn it, we're out of
killing me.
options.
God fucking damn it, you stupid fuck.
Let's look at our fucking evidence. We have the waxwork head, which could be it.
Maybe.
Could be the thing to present. Let's
we
read
don't have
this
anything
autopsy here real
That
quick.
shows that a waxwork was missing,
Uh,
right?
we don't have anything that shows that. I don't
Yeah.
think.
We would just need fucking 2 spells to come in and be like, there was a waxwork missing. Wah!
Yeah.
You know, like how she do.
Why, see, why?
Exactly.
Yeah, we already read through that. Okay. Foreign science. Mr. Jarvis workshop is very the head of the Professor Waxwork, that was stolen from the Madame Two Spells special exhibit.
It's the closest thing we have.
Yeah.
I don't know how it would connect it.
Yeah. I mean, it
can try.
was found. Where did we find this thing again?
In the safe at his workshop.
Oh, yeah.
So, let's press him on everything first, and then we'll.
Or was
then
it
we'll
wedged
come
up
back to
top?
it.
There was something in the balloon, and then there was something in the safe. Yeah, he was in the safe as well.
Yeah, the balloon.
So, you know, he was in the balloon.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
in
it
the
was in the
balloon.
balloon.
We popped the balloon, and it was in there. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Raven thinks happened, so yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because he was in the safe and he was all contorted up, so there's no room for it to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
The whole shit. Yeah. So I'm just gonna. Oh, let's press him on everything else first, and then we'll present what we need to.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
get
okay.
'em.
All the spectators saw the birdcage appear above their heads and then
Right.
crash headfirst into the crystal tower. It crashed headfirst, you say?
Mm.
According to the many witness reports from those there at the time, yes.
Oh, jeez.
Were you not there at the exhibition grounds on the day?
God, he's so good. Look at him fucking
Hmm.
go.
Unlikely. I rarely leave my workshop. Yet another of your unique inventions was found at the scene.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but
Well-
how about shut up about it?
It was
Right.
the unveiling of a machine I'd labored over for many months. I saw it clearly with my own eyes, the birdcage plummeting headfirst into the tower. Okay,
Great
thank you
movie.
for confirming you were there.
Yeah,
Also,
right.
Sorry about that, chat. I accidentally hit a thing in the scene transition.
Oh, really?
To,
Whoops.
yeah. So I don't think that hurt us for like a second,
Wah, wah, wah.
Nah.
but it's okay. It's all good now.
What a surprise. I believe the victim's neck was broken from the headlong fall, wasn't it?
Ugh.
How would you have come by that information? Even an infernal recluse like me reads the newspapers, you know.
Yeah?
According to the reports, 2 injuries were apparent on the victim's body.
Yeah?
Yes, he'd been stabbed in the chest by a screwdriver believed to belong to the defendant. And he had broken vertebra as a result of a fall from a considerable height.
Correct. My learned friend has been doing his research, it seems.
No, I burned off this paper, but whatever.
Do we know which injury was the fatal one?
Probably the fucking stabbing.
Sadly not. Forensic science is not yet at that level where such things can be determined. What we do know is that the victim died having sustained both injuries at some point during the experiment. And since he was found in the birdcage, great movie, with his neck broken.
It's
Oh, no!
I suppose that is hard to deny.
No.
It's obvious that he fell from a considerable height.
Dude, that's what we should do on Thanksgiving. We'll
Fall from a
stuff our
considerable
faces.
height.
No, we'll stuff our faces with delicious food and then we'll watch the birdcage.
Yes.
Aaron,
jeez.
will you watch the birdcage with us on Thanksgiving?
I have no idea.
Damn it.
Watch it with
You
a.
son of a bitch. Please.
When is Thanksgiving for us again?
It's Monday on the 9th of October.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Yay!
Hooray!
Hooray! We'll see means he'll do it. Like,
Hooray!
He's certainly
Okay.
very sure of himself.
God damn it, I just ate a chip. What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, now that the machine's been
Eating
completely
popcorn.
destroyed by yesterday's explosion, it's going to be impossible to argue its authenticity one way or the other. That's not true. There's a trapdoor.
But if we're unable to establish that it was a piece of stage trickery rather than genuine science, then we'll have no grounds on which to demonstrate Professor Hairbrain's innocence.
Both Mr. Assman and this man in the stand tricked the professor and used him. They took advantage of his naivete and unbending belief in his work, and I won't let them get away with it. I'm so mad.
Oh, I'm so angry.
Grr, roar! Look at me, sitting here with my hand on my chin, angry,
So
and
angry.
seeing as the professor is an old friend of Lord Van Zeek's. What on earth must he be feeling towards Drebber?
I don't know.
I met the young
Oh.
professor approximately 1 year ago through Mr. Asman's introduction. We're back at the beginning again.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so we've pressed him on everything.
Yeah.
Maybe show something.
I guess it's this. Newspaper containing various articles. The relative positions. Crossbow. The balloon cloth. Picture of the victim. Autopsy report. Got the screwdriver. Got a photograph of the balloon with the bolt flying up at it. We got the photograph of him, which I already used, but I don't know if it'll come up again. Look at the wooden birdcage, great movie.
Great.
Got the piece of broken glass. Where did they? Small fragment of very unusual and thick glass that was found in the folds of the clothing of the Professor Waxwork. Would appear to be from the Crystal Tower. Did we examine this thing? We did not.
Maybe we could show that.
This
This piece of glass is almost as thick as it is wide.
Yes, I've never seen anything like it.
If you were to compare it to a human, only Mr. Sholmes has such thick skin.
Damn.
Damn.
There's really no need for such a comparison, Mr. Naruhodo, as you well know.
Damn.
Anyway, it can only be from the Crystal Tower, surely.
Yes, I think so too. It was probably made especially to meet the demands of the great structure.
Of that great structure. Did it. I can read.
Nice.
Good job.
No,
Nice.
thanks.
Then we got the camera. Camera from around the neck of the waxwork of Mr. Drebber in the special exhibit. When the lens is extended, dark staining is visible on the bellows. Right. Yeah, because it was covered in blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. The science trophy, waxwork head, the killer's autopsy report, condemned prisoner, redacted for confidentiality, pseudonym the professor, death by hanging confirmed at midnight, 17th of June, by Courtney Stevens. Okay. And we finally have this photograph. Photograph print of the experimentation stage. After it was completely leveled by a time bomb, the metal floor of the stage has been blown open by the explosion. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm sure we can see anything in that photo.
I don't think there is really anything of note, at least now.
Like, other than the fact that that clearly looks like a fucking trapdoor. So,
Right?
meant to happen.
Yeah. It's
They
definitely
all
meant
have
to.
pivots.
Yeah.
It's 1,000,000%.
Right?
So,
Yeah, the glass or the mask, one or the other.
Yeah. Agreed.
Let's try the map. Nope.
Okay. Well,
Really, something about that seems odd compared to this. I'm sorry.
what ridiculous.
Would have been required a body double. Tell me, did the victim have a twin?
The glass was found in the clothing of the professor, so that would make more sense than the helmet, since the
Yeah.
helmet doesn't prove that it was supposed to look like him or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Just gonna save real quick, just in case. Just in case. Save, scum, save, scum. Then class. Nope.
Heck,
Rip.
what the fuck are we supposed to show?
I don't know.
Cribbity crap.
Let's
Got
see,
us bent
okay.
over a barrel, boys. What do we do?
Met the young professor approximately 1 year ago through Asman's introduction. He provided me with the blueprints and I constructed the machine to his precise specifications. It was no trick. The whole show was a fraud. It would have required a body double. All the spectators saw the birdcage appear above their heads and then crash headfirst into the crystal towers. Did it crash headfirst? Yeah. because he broke his neck. Terrible accident grant you perhaps the science on which the machine was built was flawed somehow.
Do we have the diagram of the area?
We have this, yeah.
That one. What about the photograph?
Yeah, the one of the bolt
got
going
this?
up. Yeah,
Of what blowing up? This?
Yeah.
yeah, the bolt going up.
Oh, the bolt going up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see what that has to do with anything. Wait.
Crash
into
down
the-
the victim side. Damage to the base,
Yeah.
not to the head.
Correct. Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for because the head first thing was like threw me off.
Nagging at you.
Yeah. I'm gonna present
Yeah,
this.
that'll be it. I think
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah. We got it. Woo!
Hell yeah,
Cool.
we got him, boys. Let's go.
We examined the birdcage that crashed
Right,
into the
brother.
crystal tower ourselves. As you can see, the cage, which is a wooden construction, has sustained damage in one particular spot.
Oh, Red Mystery. I appreciate the asking, but yeah, we're just lamenting usually. We'll usually directly ask, like, hey, chat, could you help? If we're actually asking for help.
If we're like stuck. Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate you asking before, like, throwing the answer at us or anything
No, for
like
sure. Thank you. Yeah.
that. So. Ugh. Ha. Following the explosion, I fell some 30 feet into the glass of the crystal tower. It fell. It fell. Not that. I was like, what am I doing there?
I was like, what?
That level of damage is to be expected, surely.
I agree. The damage itself is entirely understandable. What doesn't make sense is the location of that damage.
What?
What?
All the breakages in the wood are at the base of the birdcage, not the
Great
top.
movie.
Great movie.
What are you saying?
You should watch Birdcage, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the opposite of where they should be. But with the base being at the bottom.
That's me fucking, but that's the opposite of where they should be. Energy. It's fucking Judge.
that's right, my lord. Cookies
Pay
for you. The birdcage that was at the scene is damaged at its base. So we have reports of the birdcage falling headlong into the crystal tower, yet the damage is at the bottom. The only way to reconcile these two facts is to accept that there were two bird cages in play that day,
Great
which were at
movies.
some point switched.
Great movies.
Switched during what wasn't a scientific experiment at all, but an elaborate piece of stage trickery.
Oh.
Gah, gah.
That's,
Good gracious! Explain yourself, indoors!
dude, I would love it if one of them just ran out of the courtroom. As soon as they're even a little bit caught.
Did you get up? You gotta go!
Well, you'll never take me alive. Bang!
Hell yeah.
Caleb's get him!
Righto.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, we just adopted a baby as well.
Beautiful.
We're fathers now. Now nothing can stop us.
Oh,
Be together forever.
no.
If we examine the facts, there's only one logical conclusion that we can draw. The damage on the base of the birdcage, great movie, clearly indicates that it is crashed tail first into the tower. Fuck you.
But multiple witnesses
Hell yeah.
reports claim that it fell head first.
The birdcage, great movie, materialized in the sky next to a balloon flying over the stage, following a spontaneous explosion at an altitude of some 60 feet above ground level.
Which is approximately 18 meters. Felt very important for me to let you know that.
It then proceeded to fall some 30 feet into the crystal tower, and the ensuing deflagration. That's it. Got it.
That's the one. Yeah.
A witness reports amid such chaos are notoriously unreliable.
But the victim's neck was broken.
Fuck! He
Damn.
plummeted 30 feet inside the heavy wooden cage. However he fell, it would be unsurprising to find one or two of his vertebrae crushed.
Cut.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh, he's glitching again.
Oh, there it goes.
A riveting scientific analysis of events from the prosecution there. Though, to be even more rigorous, you would have to say that it was only one vertebra, actually.
Fucking what?
It wasn't quiet for
Okay,
long.
what?
So what the fuck?
All right.
I find it hard to see what's motivating Lord Van Zeeks, other than the wine. This witness is clearly a swindler, and
Just in general, like, it motivates him for anything. It's like, it's probably the wine. He's probably just drunk off his ass, like 24/7. Oh yeah, if I call
when
him
you deceived a personal friend of his.
If you're gonna establish this deception, do it right.
Sorry?
I feel like that's the undertone here.
Oh.
Ah, yes. And there's one more point. That the defense appears to have forgotten. It obviously wasn't a trick, as a certain truth very plainly demonstrates. What?
Fuck you. It seems to me that this cross-examination had better continue until we resolve this matter. Mr. Drebber, will you amend your testimony with details of this truth?
Of course. We must treat the matter scientifically, after all. Ah, I nearly had him there.
That's true.
Oh my god. Look at him go.
Let's go.
The kinesis clearly took place because there's nowhere else 30 feet high for the birdcage to have fallen from.
Hold up.
Balloon.
Alright.
Balloon!
Balloon, yeah. Fucking idiot.
God.
I'm just gonna press him real quick and see what he says.
Get him.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Just the laziest fucking defense.
Before the demonstration began, the victim was alive on stage in front of the audience. Yes, there are lots of witnesses who saw Mr. Assman on the experimentation stage, that's true. And the victim's neck broke as a result of an impact following a fall. Logically, therefore, the victim must have fallen from somewhere.
The balloon that exploded was an altitude of 60 feet. The point of impact on the tower was 30 feet up. That difference of 30 feet is therefore the total distance the birdcage, incredible movie, fell.
And there's no other location from which the cage could have fallen that distance if it didn't drop out of the sky. Ergo, the victim himself must have been beamed from the stage into the sky above the crystal tower.
Attention scientific analysis. Dear me, every time I hear it explained, it sounds increasingly plausible.
Oh, yes. It's all very well thought out.
Yeah. Sure.
Certainly all the spectators on the day saw it. The birdcage, amazing movie, plummeting 30 feet through the air, I mean.
Irritatingly, yes.
Okay. Okay. What can we present here? Got this. We've also got, you know, the fucking this picture here.
Yeah.
Just fucking showing off, like, yeah, no, it was shot out of the sky and the birdcage fell out of it. What can we present? Maybe the piece of green cloth.
My gut leans to the picture of the shot, but I have no idea.
Yeah. Mine too. I'm just gonna save real quick, just in case.
Good call.
Yeah. And let's present the shot. Nope, not it.
Damn.
The pain. The pain.
Ow. I've been shot.
Fucking only 2 shame coins left before the judge just says guilty.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, this lawyer clearly doesn't know what he's talking about. All right. To death.
Just execute him.
Yep. Both the lawyer and the defendant.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe the crossbow. No. Or just present this map and then like
Yeah,
point
we could
like
have been pushed out the top.
pushed out the top. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this one.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
I mean, you saved, so like.
Those are the only 2
back.
that can contest the distance.
Oh, it worked.
Sweet.
All right.
This is a diagram of the experimentation stage and its surroundings.
Okay.
We know that somehow the birdcage appeared in midair before falling down into the crystal tower. A fall of about 30 feet or 9 meters. However, if you examine the diagram carefully, you'll see that there is one other possible location from which the birdcage could have fallen. The same distance of 30 feet.
No.
Yes.
Well, it appears the defense has a possible explanation to put forward. Go ahead, counsel.
Yes, my lord. Of course.
You will indicate the place in which you are referring to, referring on this the same.
Oh no, he's having a heart attack.
Put in the picture! Put in the picture right now!
The alternative location from which the birdcage could possibly have fallen the requisite 30 feet.
Can I can't go up. I guess.
Heck.
Can I? Shit, where could I do it? The balloon? Could you do the balloon?
Would it have been from the stage to the ground?
From the stage to the ground.
Like from where the cage would have started, underneath the beam, straight down.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like, started here and then fallen down because of the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Oh my gosh, you're so smart. Take that, bitch.
Get him.
The place I'm referring to is here.
Bitch.
But that's where the birdcage would have been to begin with.
Which is exactly the point, my lord. Yes, the birdcage was in the machine on the stage. But what we must also consider is the height of the stage itself.
Go on, counsel.
It turns out the experimentation stage was built at a considerable height above ground level. If you look at the diagram, in fact, you'll see it's at about the same height above the ground as the balloon was above the crash site.
Smash a glass, you fool.
When the experiment got underway, the machine and the birdcage were engulfed in steam. At that moment, the floor of the stage gave way, and if we assume there to be a void underneath, this birdcage and the one seen by the audience would have fallen almost exactly the same distance.
Jasp.
Once again, my lord, this all points to the fact that there was not one birdcage, but two.
Oh, frick. My lord and friend
Wish there was a sequel. Oh my god.
has no evidence that the stage had such a contrivance in its design. Also, I don't want that movie to have a sequel. I think it's perfect as is. It doesn't need anything.
No, you're right.
It doesn't need
You're
anything.
correct.
After
No,
that.
it ended perfectly.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a Google time. Yep.
It's all good.
Someone is responsible for the criminal destruction of the kinesis machine itself, it's true. However, the stage still stands. And take a moment to look at the photographic print of the scene following yesterday's explosion. That's a big fucking hole.
Big hole.
Look at that, Court.
The metal grill that formed the floor of the machine is undone! Oh!
Yes. Most likely blown open by the force of the explosion that destroyed the rest of the machine.
Oh!
The defense calls for the space below the stage to be investigated immediately.
Oh!
Just
Meow,
shocked
meow,
by
meow,
everything
meow,
that's going
Yeah.
on.
Mr. Drebber. That is the witness.
Oh, he got him now!
It was you who built the kinesis machine, which
It
means
was.
that it was you who built the two bird cages that were used to carry out this deception.
The judge is just
One's
in
out
it
of
for
the courtroom.
drama. Yeah.
I want it so bad.
Whether Professor Harebrain's hypothesis is sound or not makes no difference, because it's the construction of this machine that matters, a machine designed to take Mr. Ashman's life.
Huh.
And lay the blame firmly at the professor's door, something that could only have been carried out by you, Mr. Enoch Drebber.
Ah!
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. He's doing the you caught me thing. Shit, he's malfunctioning! You just noticed fucking...
Oh, shit.
He's pointing.
Nice.
It's got a glass.
I like that Cosmo's a saber now.
Yep.
If my learned friend has reached the end of his wild assertions...
Oh, that's one.
Get one! Let's go! I need another one.
The prosecution would like to crush the defense's argument slowly, but surely.
What?
Your argument fails to hold water on two counts.
Two?
Uh-oh.
Sir, two?
There you go.
Firstly, before and after the experiment, this witness went nowhere near the kinesis machine. Every relevant member of staff from the exhibition has attested to that. And I believe members of Scotland Yard have also been on watch duty at every public experiment. In other words, Mr. Drebber had no opportunity to switch the alleged pair of bird cages.
But I've already explained why he wouldn't have needed to.
The nonsense with the crossbow? That doesn't bolster your case at all. The man who disappeared from the stage and the man who crashed into the tower are one and the same. The forensic investigation team's report is unequivocal on that point. And the second flaw in your assertion is a distinct lack of motive. Why would this man have wanted to take the victim's life? He had no reason to do so.
Motive is not important. Also, the motive. I have to think of everything myself.
Yes. I have here a contract provided by the witness. What contract is this, Lord Hedges? Tell me. The contract into which Mr. Drebber entered with the victim, Mr. Asmund. It reads, Mr. Drebber is to receive 30% of all remuneration.
How do you say that?
Remunerations.
Remunerations. Okay.
Yeah.
Of all remunerations from government grants or other income. 30%? Certainly very favorable contractual conditions.
But there was one very important provision bolted onto that clause. What provision?
Mr. Drebber may only uphold this right on condition that both contracting parties are alive.
What a weird clause to put into that contract. Oh my god.
It felt dramatic.
In other words, if either of us were to die, the contract would become null and void. So you see, I had nothing to gain from Mr. Asmund's death. The diametric opposite, in fact.
Oh.
Need I say more? The witness had neither an opportunity nor a reason to commit the alleged crime. In short, the possibility of Mr. Drebber having done as you suggest is nil.
Yeah.
Well, crap.
Fucking
Just
God.
standing like,
It seems the defense's assertion was somewhat wide of the mark. What the six? You will submit the contract as evidence, please.
Oh, what's that? There's something in the contract that's a little fucking shady?
Crazy.
Oh,
Let's look
probably.
at it.
Or like the signature is harebrained. Like only harebrained needs to be alive and not Aspen.
Right, look
Let's
what's
look
about.
at it. Look at
Actually,
that
the
boy.
contract still stands.
The investor, Mr. Odie Asman, hereby enters into contract with the provider, Mr. Enoch Drebber, to fund labor and materials for the construction of the super high voltage instantaneous kinesis machine. Mr. Drebber is to receive 30% of all remunerations from government grants or other income. Mr. Drebber may only uphold this right on condition that both contracting parties are alive. And then,
Huh.
That's it.
And that's it.
and that's it.
Hmm.
And then they provide the signatures, which might, I don't know, at some point come in handy. I'm not
Yeah.
That's true.
sure. Okay.
If Drebber had no opportunity to switch the birdcage under the stage with the one in the Crystal Tower, he couldn't have done it. And in any case, I have no idea what his motive might have been.
Nom, 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 nom. There is one aspect of your argument. I'm eating popcorn while watching this is a good time. But still holds true, however.
But
There were two bird cages. Great movie.
Great.
The prosecution is unable to deny that.
ah,
So I'm sure you're on the right lines. Yep, the right lines. Weird, Mr. Naruhodo. And I've no doubt there are other aspects of your assertion that are undeniable truths too.
Assertion.
You got this, fam. Assertion, yeah. Right?
You said
Did I not say
assertion.
that? Ah, well. Throw me away. I can't read.
oh yeah, chat. Just to let you know,
Yeah.
it's cast, not casted,
Cast, yes.
and it's fucking at worst, not at worse.
Uh-huh. I saw your tweet about that. I'm like, who the fuck is saying at worse?
A lot of it was like 5 people in the last 2 weeks I've seen type at worst, and I'm like, it's not.
It's not. It's at worst. Yeah.
It's not even like they're saying a word that I can be stinky about, like when Izzy gets mad about fucking irregardless. It's like,
Yeah.
no, that's just genuinely the wrong word. It's
Oh, that's what hi, Salah.
Hey, say la.
It would seem that the defense has nearly joined it over.
Never heard that word.
Rejoinder.
Cuh,
Yeah,
cuh,
right?
cuh.
Cuh.
Well, I must say, I'm a little surprised. I came here to testify about the machine I built, and instead, my reputation is defiled.
No, Scylla,
Damn.
it's not worst comes to worst, or worst comes to worse. It's worst comes to worser.
Wow. It's worse come to Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
But the prosecution's counter has set the record straight, I think.
I'll end.
Rejoinder, a reply, especially a sharp or witty one.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Interesting.
It's impossible that I'm the culprit.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you.
Garbage.
I have nothing to say, but I really wanted to interrupt him. At the beginning of this trial.
That's a
Oh, go
Phoenix
on.
Wright move right there.
Totally.
Yep.
I'm objecting in the hopes that me saying objection will inspire me to be right.
Yep.
Yep.
At
I
the
think
beginning
you
of this
literally
trial.
pulled that move in one of the games.
Yeah, I think that was in one of the ones we played.
Yeah, I think so. It's like, I was really hoping something would come to me.
I was like, uh-oh.
It's like, okay, well, as long as we've established that, moving on to the judgment. Objection! I actually did think of something.
I just needed a second.
Was it Edgeworth that said that?
Maybe.
That makes
Can't
sense.
remember.
That would make
At the beginning of this trial, we believed there was only one birdcage. Yet now we know there must have been two. In other words, there was more to the demonstration than we realized at first. The little hand adjustments.
Yeah.
I think it's abundantly clear that the same applies to the culprit.
Get to the point.
Trying.
The
God.
stage demonstration was constructed and set up in its entirety by you, Mr. Drebber. Therefore, it's inconceivable that you had no hand in the events that transpired.
Fucking got him.
Fucking got him.
So, if circumstances mean it's impossible that you could have carried out the crime yourself, it points to the fact that someone else was involved.
Someone else? Counsel, are you suggesting?
Oh, this got cool.
Yes, my lord, Mr. Drebber had an accomplice.
Also got popcorn.
Yeah.
Fuck
Smash,
you.
smash, fuck.
And the complex
Objection.
now.
Fuck you.
Well then, I presume you're prepared for what's to come. Now that you're accusing not only this witness, but someone else of the most serious of crimes. If these accusations turn out to be false, then make no mistake. The prosecution will demand an equally serious punishment for your slander.
Are you asking me to accuse someone without evidence in a courtroom? That sounds really good right now, yes.
This is really good. Well, counsel, are you going to do it? Do you intend to pursue this cause and formally accuse another party of involvement in this matter? Would you like to complete the game?
Oh, I do here. At the moment, this is a little more than a hunch on my part. I don't know for sure if Drebber had an accomplice or if he even really is the culprit here. One way or another, though, I have to make my position clear. As a lawyer. So what's my stance going to be? Did Drebber have an accomplice or not? Yes.
Yeah.
Nah, back down. Nah,
Back down.
let's
Quit the
just
game.
Get
We
outta
don't want to
here.
play no mo.
Yeah.
The defense is right to the name Mr. Drebber's accomplice. Somehow the two bird cages must have been switched. Everything points to that. Yet according to the coroner's report, that's not a possibility.
Oh. You got this, boy.
But that inconsistency itself is a clue.
Was it the coroner?
Counsel?
Was it?
My lord?
Was it that sketchy as fuck coroner?
You have received a stock warning already. If you are nevertheless determined, then I must ask. Then I now must ask you to identify this alleged accomplice by name. So, your answer, please. Who do you claim to have been Mr. Drebber's accomplice?
I bet it was Enoch Drebber.
Want to go morgue lady?
That's what
Or,
I'm thinking.
well, no. I was gonna say maybe 2 spells, but I don't think so.
I don't think it's her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing that ties it to it other than the mannequin.
Other than
Yeah.
the mannequin, yeah. That was the only thing I was thinking.
God, she's so hot.
She's so fucking hot.
If it's not Miss Scythe, then I would say it's Mr. Assman himself.
Interesting. Nah, it was Gina. She's all powerful now.
Yeah, it's either the coroner or Odie. Aspen.
Because if Odie tried to flee himself, he could have gotten away.
Yeah.
Though the fact that they brought up the reports, can we take a look at the reports?
I was gonna say she signed one of the
Ah,
Okay.
shit. Whoops. I didn't
Well,
mean
we
to do
said
that.
The name of the person in question is.
The music didn't stop.
Yeah, no, I gotta
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back.
Yeah. Yeah, we done fucked it. We done fucked it.
That never happened. So it's not
Alternate
Scythe, I
timeline
think.
didn't happen.
And it's my gut was always that it's Mr. Assman.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with that.
He
It's fine.
hired him to perform this ruse to make it look like he died.
Yeah.
The music didn't stop.
No.
Who is this person?
Someone intimately related to the crime, my lord. Somebody surely wouldn't say you don't know.
Yes, thank you. I am aware of the person, obviously, but on what basis do you claim felonious involvement?
Oh, maybe it was her. Maybe it was the coroner then.
Maybe,
Yeah,
the fact that
maybe,
they brought
yeah.
her name up makes me think that it might be
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
You surely wouldn't know. Wouldn't say you don't know, would you?
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna
Proposal
go back.
wants us to accuse the little German boy.
No, little German boy, don't go into the weed cave.
I am a little German boy. Yeah. I am Bohemian.
Oh, it's a Bohemian boy. That's it.
Bohemian boy. All right.
Bohemia. All right, Courtney Scythe. Take that, bitch.
Take that, bitch.
The name of the person in question is.
What's wrong, my Nepalese friend? Surely fear doesn't bind your tongue now. It's a little late for that.
Of course, I'm afraid. After all, naming her in this capacity is definitely going to make waves. A lot of waves.
Hopefully I can
It very
surf
well
those
turn every
waves.
single person in this courtroom against me.
I'm sure it'll be all right, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yeah, technically, he'd be a little Czech boy.
Ah, it's true.
Thank you, Mr. Sato.
Got you.
Got you, bitch.
The enemy always appears larger than life, but you'll appear exactly the same to the enemy.
Tito?
Oh, thank you.
Hop, nom, 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 nom.
All right, then. Here goes.
I put my bag away.
You've kept us waiting long enough. Your answer, counsel. Now.
Oh, jeez.
The person who colluded with Mr. Drebber in order to carry out this wicked crime is Scotland Yard's coroner, Dr. Courtney Scythe.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
What the blazers are you talking about? Dr. Scythe? The head of the forensic investigation team and the coroner who conducted the autopsy on the victim?
Yay. Rabble, 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 rabble.
Gavel, 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 gavel.
Nice.
We know there were 2 bird cages, so who could have carried out the switch to complete the illusion? The accident happened in front of a huge crowd of spectators, and the area was immediately sealed off. Then everyone, police officers included, were banished to make way for the forensic investigation team. When else could the switch have occurred? It can only have been in that team's presence. It's essential that the court determines exactly what happened following the incident. Hold on, there's lag. There we go. The defense demands that Dr.
Such
Scythe be summoned to the
slow
witness stand at
motion.
once to testify. I don't give a fuck, I'm doing science.
Nice. Jesus.
You got nerve, land. Stand up there, dragging the guy's name through the mud.
Jesus.
I didn't mean to.
She's just a criminal, is all.
I know the woman very well. No better dead room work out there.
Why'd you drag
How
out
dare you
that
call her a
very
criminal?
like that? I don't like that.
Oh yeah, she doesn't just cut up dead bodies. She fucks.
I mean, I believe that, but not you. Like, Yeah, but he's not hot. She's super hot.
I've got a winning personality.
Okay. All right, sure, yeah.
He's one of them grave chasers.
My learned friend's imagination appears to be wilder than the East End at night.
Fuck, that's wild.
But the recklessness of your accusation aside, there's another grave problem with your argument, on which the prosecution demands you address at once.
Great problem.
Oh my word.
Who do you claim acted as the victim's doppelganger?
Waxwork.
What?
Certainly if the birdcage containing the body of the victim was exchanged for another. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. No, we're bad.
That cage must also have contained the body. And yet...
Bear's like,
Shut up,
yeah!
Larry.
Yeah, that's right!
No missing persons or accidental deaths of anyone even remotely resembling the victim have been reported. Shut up! Which means there was no one dead or alive who could have fulfilled the role of a body double for Mr. Ashman.
Yeah.
Bat song lyrics? Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
What?
I think we all know why morgues prefer to hire women over men. It's very upsetting.
Why?
My
what?
argument is that there were 2 bird cages, and there must have also been one person inside each.
Wait, what did you say, Carrie?
Bat song lyrics said I had the unfortunate fate of learning why morgues prefer to hire women over men, and that joke brought back those horrid memories.
I haven't heard of
Yeah.
this. What?
I'm not gonna say it on stream because it's very gross.
You can come to the conclusion pretty quickly about what a gentleman might be able to do with a pinai that someone without.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But,
All right.
Yep. There you go. Moving on.
But I don't know if I got an answer to this yet, have I? I do. What can I do to reveal how this body double stunt was achieved? Name someone, present evidence, nothing at the moment.
I mean,
I
I
guess
guess we could. Technically, we could do either name or present because we could name 2 spells and be like, that might be like name them as a fucking conspirator.
Yeah.
Though.
yeah, right? And she didn't do anything wrong. They just fucking stole her wax figure.
So, present evidence.
Yeah. But, like, I guess we'd show the wax head? Fucking, I don't know.
The glass, probably.
Oh,
The glass or
glass. Yeah,
or
that's
the
fair.
head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well. The
What?
defense will address my learned friend's concerns by presenting evidence that reveals the true nature of Mr. Ashman's body double. Holy shit, Barry! That third one was like, like they built up into it.
She wants attention.
She sure does.
Good cases. Evidence? I do hope this isn't filibustering, counsel. And the court is expecting a name.
If you think you have relevant evidence, present it now.
The body double and the birdcage were hiding inside the balloon that was floating above the stage, which means that any witnesses would have only seen them from 60 feet away. So who was it that appeared out of that explosion some 18 meters above the spectators? Aha! He says out loud.
Yep.
The body double inside the second birdcage was, yeah, it's probably the helmet.
The head. Yeah, go
Yeah.
with the helmet. Barry.
We know that the victim, Mr. Aspen, was in the birdcage. Jesus Christ, was in the birdcage that was situated inside the kinesis machine on stage.
Is she just freaking out at something outside?
No, she's looking at me and barking.
What have you done to upset her?
Just wants me
Not
to
pay
look
attention
at
to
her.
them right now.
Yeah.
Give her attention then.
Oh my
And
God.
therefore, he couldn't have been inside the second birdcage. Instead, that contained something else. What's been described as a body double, which is what fell from the sky and crashed into the crystal tower.
Yes, counsel, according to your somewhat elaborate version of events.
And that body double inside the second birdcage was, in fact,
It's All right, Mr. Naruhodo. You're ready for this. Just steel yourself and come out with it.
Thank you, Mrs. Sato. I needed that.
Got your fam. Yeah.
As I was saying, someone get me a gun.
As I was saying, arf.
Arf.
The body double inside the second birdcage was this guy. As unbelievable as it may seem, that thing there.
We had the whole thing.
Just hanging out there.
Yeah, just vibing. Yeah.
Oh, she's moved. Shut up! What is your problem?
I like that they kept getting closer with each little fucking complaint.
No, she's climbing. She's climbing me. All right, here we go. Okay. She's in my lap. Fantastic.
Hi, Barry.
Hi, Barry. Calm the fuck down, please. Thank you.
What a girl.
Wow, thank you. Yes. Great. Open your eyes and look
kisses.
into mine, my Nipponese friend.
Giving you kisses while you're trying to say a
Yep.
line.
Yep. Now tell me. What the fuck?
What in the shit?
Stand firm now, Ryunosuke. This is the time to show your Japanese spirit.
Hell yeah.
As the court will observe, this is a waxwork model.
Yeah.
A model,
love
in
the
fact.
double take, man.
I love the little slap. Like the... instead of the bang.
Oh.
Of an infamous London murderer from 10 years ago. The Professor.
You started by indicating the leader of the forensic investigation team as an accomplice in this crime. And now you've moved on to... indicting the waxworks?
Nice.
Yes. That's about the size of it.
What the fuck? And why this waxwork? It looks nothing like the victim. In fact, it could hardly resemble him less. What possible justification can you give?
If you want to know why, ask Mr. Drebber.
Jace.
What?
Just days before Professor Harebrain performed his public demonstration, Mr. Drebber abducted this model from Madame Two-Spells.
Did you say abducted?
And 2 days after the incident at the Great Exhibition, he returned it to the museum.
Then, the timing. Is this true, Mr. Drebber?
Yeah. At first, I couldn't see why Mr. Drebber would have stolen the waxwork and then given it back again. But now the reason is clear. He took it so that he could put it inside the second birdcage as a body double for Mr. Assman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fuck you. Are you hearing this, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? Are you hearing the defense's astonishing proposal? That the witness fabricated this vast machine with the intention of deceiving some wretched scientist. That he did so in collusion with the Barry. Please.
No, she's trying to kiss you.
Yeah, here she goes.
Oh, Barry.
There's a certain placement I can put my head in that she's just like, she can't reach. Like,
Okay.
she's inches away. So she's like trying to lick with her tongue, but it's like not doing anything.
Oh, Barry.
Licking the air. Oh, hi, Barry. Okay. Yep. All right. Barry, every time I go to do the line, you want to give me kisses.
She just loves you so much.
Yeah, I know.
See, Raven gets it. Barry was the one who stole the wax figure. Barry.
That makes sense. Yeah, that
Yep.
tracks.
that they did so in collusion with the country's finest coroner on a public stage in front of a vast audience.
Nice.
And that, to effect the deception, he used a waxwork model that in no way resembles the victim. Are we really to believe this far-fetched tale? What do you decide?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, he said the man teleported.
Yeah, right? Like, Jesus.
Wait!
Something believable! Yes!
Yes, if you put it like that, of course it sounds implausible.
I think that's.
I need to speak, if you please.
Barry, please.
For the love of God, Barry!
Go ahead, Mr. Foreman.
He's being attacked.
Yeah.
Myself and my colleagues have reached an agreement.
Great.
That's nice.
Very good. In that case, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will state your leanings for the court to hear now.
Damn.
Shit. Guilty!
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 Guilty.
Alright.
Fucking boom hour.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, I don't know, no wizard, fucking killing people, explosion, teleporting man, I'm going walking around trying to do my job as a cop.
Holy shit.
Trying to have a nap in a wax museum, people keep trying to touch me and shit. And
Oh my
stupid detective trying to take pictures with me, charge me $5 while I'm unconscious.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. That's
No,
fucked
man.
up.
So, as indicated by the foreman, the jury has reached a consensus.
I knew this was gonna happen. Because it's happened literally every time I've ever gotten in this fucking room.
It's true.
We shall get through this, Mr. Naruhodo, as we always do.
See, she
This
remembers.
happens every fucking time. And uncover some new truths along the way, I'm quite sure.
Yes, I agree.
Damn right you do.
I'm gonna have to appeal to the jurors as usual and see if I can
Well.
persuade them to change their minds.
See, he knows what's up.
I remember when this mechanic was first introduced, they were all just like, man, this thing you've
It's
summoned.
archaic.
It's archaic.
Useless
Yeah, right.
law.
Yeah.
And it happens every fucking time now.
And we've done it every time, and it's the sole reason why we win. It's like, come on. Holy shit.
The defense will now embark on a submission examination. Are you and your fellows ready to proceed, Mr. Foreman?
We are, my lord.
Very well. In that case, I ask you now to state clearly for all present to hear the grounds on which each of you has decided that the defendant is guilty of the crime in which he is charged.
Judicial findings.
Whine after you get snuggles for that long, goddammit. I know that woman
Right.
for years. She never really accomplished anything. It's utter nonsense to think those two would ever be conniving with one another.
Oh dear, this is most troubling. But surely the waxwork the man stole has nothing to do with the coroner. What?
What? I have my own problems with the members of the police. I do not trust them much.
I don't like cops.
That
I
was
see no
fucking
rigorous proof
fair.
that this waxwork was ever inside the birdcage. It's conjecture.
Are you a cop? You have to tell me if you're a cop. Cute. Probably using someone without right evidences. He's not a proper somebody. I won't have it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Somewhat unsurprisingly, it seems the introduction of this waxwork model to the proceedings has polarized opinion.
Crazy.
Given that its face is obscured and its build in no way resembles that of the victim. I can only applaud my learned friend's temerity at suggesting it as
I don't know that
Mr.
one.
Rasman's body double.
temerity, excessive confidence or boldness, audacity.
Okay. This game
Okay.
has such a big vocabulary.
You really do.
Yeah.
Yes, the applause is deafening, and yes, I know it seems extraordinary. But that's the point. That's why I have a strong feeling it's actually a greater clue than anyone yet realizes.
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo?
Everyone's mean to me, and it's not fair.
Yo,
We
Can't explain why at the moment. So there's a specific reason why it was used, why it had to be this model.
really? A reason why nothing else would do, you mean?
Yes, and I'm convinced it's something far more significant than whether or not the model looked like the victim.
Well, that's the case. We must prevent the trial from ending prematurely at all costs.
Yes, agreed. I have to find a way out of this.
If you are ready, Council, you may proceed with the submission next man. Blah, blah.
Did it?
Yes,
nailed
my
it.
lord. Defense!
The defense is rebuttal.
I don't know, woman for years, she'd never been accommodated anything. The order of things seem to have changed around here for some reason. I'm a copper, lad. A copper's just grazing the middle of the world sometimes when these must.
Wow.
What's wrong with that? Where do I start?
Yeah, right?
More than I'm reporting out here. That's even more than I thought. Jesus, fuck you, howling bitch. Back to the abyss with you. The Underdark awaits your kind. You vrock in dog disguise. No, I'll wait. Give us your thesis statement on why you're a little fuck.
What's your fucking deal? Shut up.
What?
Oh.
Oh, God. Is that a dog? Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Allegedly a dog.
Yep.
More commonly known as a bitch.
Damn. Fucking got her.
Dog's an excellent
I don't hate dogs. I hate Barry. I need to be very clear about this. Dogs are great.
Uh-huh.
There was one time Barry barked like a normal dog, and I was like, "Aw!" and it scared Spencer. He's like, "Who are you?" Because they were almost a real dog for a second.
For a mere moment.
Not the bark didn't scare me. It was
Is the compliment.
it was the compliment
Yeah.
from Aaron at Barry that scared me.
That's fair.
Yeah. But not a husky. Apparently not. Apparently she's not a husky.
You don't hate Ryuji,
I mean, she's
that
got
baffles
a
me.
little bit in there.
He boofs
Yeah.
and borks like a normal dog. I've never heard Ryuji do that. Like, Barry didn't even pause for breath. He just were like, for 30 seconds straight.
Goddamn.
That's
Anyways.
hilarious.
That is funny.
Only a metropolitan police over in town for 70 years, you know. Corn, time to change. Public didn't try to copy back when I was out. It was rough. You had to fight crime, we had to fight win the public trust well. And we did. Forensic science is sympathy to you more than down. She's spearhead of the revolution. Dr. Scythe, you mean? That's right. About 10 years ago now, everyone. But I was a little young as Bobby on the beat. You sound like me, Barry. You're juror number 6.
It's true.
She started making an inference out of the top of the corner. And now look at her.
Oh, Barry.
And a woman, no less.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Shut up. Please.
Oh, Barry.
Oh. Wait, hold on. I might need to feed her. I saw her food bowl's
That's
empty. I'm like, maybe
probably
maybe that's
what
why.
she's upset about.
Maybe. I mean, she had food earlier, but now it's empty.
Breakfast is at 9 a.m. The dog at 8:59.
She has been fed today. Like, she's just probably whining she wants more food. So
That's fair.
yeah.
I mean, that's understandable though.
I'm not a bad dog owner, okay?
Just
She's
so
just
everybody knows.
She's just a bitch, okay? I'll be right back.
Dude, that has the fucking same energy. I saw a clip from Critical Role the other day, and Matt was making like a fucking creeper face, and everybody was like laughing at him, and then Laura was like, you should have seen him like popping his head in the dressing room like, "Arr." And then Matt was just like, fucking, you were putting on makeup, you weren't getting changed. I want to clarify just so everybody knows. Like, just fucking, ugh. And this is to go further beyond Barry.
Okay, I'm back. What are we talking about? What are we saying?
I was just heckin' telling a Critical Role story. I think I sent you a TikTok of it, and fucking people were just joking about going further beyond Barry.
Going further beyond Barry?
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
Oh, this
she's
is
going
to go
even further beyond.
Further beyond!
Yeah.
God damn it. All right.
Meow.
Meow.
Misogyny.
Yep, that's where he was at.
Well, you want to make a complaint about the jammed up back then, I'll tell you. I want women around us, not yelling, telling us to go and fuck away.
What?
Can you tell me that without holding the gun in the air?
Like, that'd be
No.
cool.
We're all on the hold up justice land, full of vim, we were full of vim.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming across loud and clear. So the nonsense to think one of those two ever would have been conniving with one another.
Yeah.
But we're only just starting to understand this case. What are you reading there, sir?
Right, God.
Man by those murders on Solar Pond Street was caught in 2 days flat. That's real policing for you. That's really not relevant to this case, is it? You're wrong there. Because it was Dr. Scythe in charge of examining the bodies. It was evidence arising from her work that led to the arrest of the scoundrel responsible. Oh. That's right. Oh. That woman is at the forefront of this country's fight against crime. I guess I'm big on crime guy. That's me.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah.
The idea that she's somehow involved in this murky business is a load of old tosh.
What's wrong with Tosh?
Thought it was up to me to press the jurors, not the other way around.
Oh dear, this is most troubling, but surely the waxwork the man stole has nothing to do with the coroner, what?
What?
Why would you assume that?
Ah. Well, quite simply because that unsettling swindler has no relationship with the woman, does he?
Alright.
True, as it stands, we don't know of any connection.
Oh gosh, but it would be delightfully romantic if there was something to have a mutual interest in the waxwork. There was somehow to have a mutual interest, sorry. I misread me line.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, he said it.
Sorry, I didn't hear
A
you.
woman of society such as myself views everything in terms of relationships, you know.
All right,
Done,
girl.
Carrie.
Well,
Yep, it's me. I get you, bitch.
You learn
Like,
something new every day, even if you don't
see,
want to.
I'm a woman of society is what I am. I'm
Uh-huh.
not shipper trash, a woman of society.
Yeah, that's it.
One might wonder about a possible relationship between the defendant and the coroner woman.
Yes, one might, yeah.
Mhm.
Or perhaps between the defendant and the handsome prosecutor just there.
No, dude, he's gay. Like,
This woman may be more astute than
Clearly.
I've been giving her credit for.
hey.
If that's the woman's stance, then perhaps demonstrating some connection between the waxwork and Dr. Sith would be enough.
Yes, I agree. As soon as we have even a whiff of a connection, she'll be the first to know.
I have had my own problems with members of the police. I do not trust them much. Hold it. Then why'd you vote guilty?
Yeah, what the
What
fuck?
sort of problems?
Let's just say we have run into each other on numerous occasions while I've been performing on the street.
Oh, yeah?
Right, I see.
Obviously, artists such as myself cannot appear on stage as we work in close proximity to our audiences. So we perform our great magic in parks, on street corners, and the like. But the police use any excuse to make our lives difficult. What do you have to say, sir?
No.
I can pull a trigger right now. Ain't nobody stop me.
Oh my god.
You have something to say in response to that, Mr. Ottermole? Who are you calling a mass murderer?
What?
Sorry, my mistake. I got confused because I heard you look like him. I don't look anything like the man. You want to be locked up, Sonny?
Oh my god.
I'll never hold up in the court of law.
Oh
I'll
my
fucking
God.
kill you, just like I killed those other people. You can't
Oh.
prove
What?
that.
Just like I've killed those other witnesses and lawyers and anyone going against me. Mostly women.
Mostly women.
Yep.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
sounds
that.
like him.
It's all right. I'm not a sexist. I took my hat off first. Perhaps we could move on. I was really wondering if you had something you wanted to add in response to what juror number 3 just said. And clearly you do.
Mm-hmm.
Back
Like I
in
said,
my
I-
day.
Dude's gonna accidentally blow his fucking brains out. You,
Sure,
dude,
that's
Yeah,
not how you
it's,
spin a
it's
gun.
freaking me out, dude.
Back
I
in the
hate
good
it.
old days. Where'd my gun go? It wasn't like this.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
What was it like, sir? We worked our fingers to the bone, earned the public's trust, we did. And by Jove, we earned it. People respected us back then.
Yeah.
respected you. Rump.
Haram.
Don't want to call a coroner in a question them days. We'd hit them with sticks until they said sorry. Coroner's report was a hallmark of an investigation done right.
Oh,
Especially when Dr. Courtney Stevens put her name to it. She was the best of the best. An apple for the horse's eye. Hold on a minute. What are you talking about? Who's Courtney Stevens?
fucking.
The lady on the autopsy report of the fucking the old doodly doo, the professor.
The old diddly do, you know.
The old
Oh, sorry,
diddly-do.
got a bit carried away there.
Yeah, the old coroner. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the on the professor's autopsy report. She did it.
Oh.
Stevens is Dr. Scythe's maiden name.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
That's the connection.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Her maiden name? So that was before she was married. Of course, yeah, silly me. Scythe, no, isn't it? Stevens. I'm sure I've seen that name somewhere recently. Anyway, go on in. Those are great days of policing. Not like now.
Wow.
He says we're brandishing a firearm in a court of law.
Right? Like, Jesus fuck.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. But do you think you could change your statement to include that name? Well, yeah, I don't see why not. Your coroner's even back when I knew her court, legendary coroner even then.
Okay.
Must have been like 5.
What?
That was 3 that put us onto him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Get him.
Get him.
See no rigorous proof that this waxwork was ever inside the birdcage. It's conjecture. You claimed the whole instantaneous kinesis demonstration was a trick.
Fuck you.
That I did. Well, there's more than one way to pull a rabbit out of a hat, isn't there?
Is there?
Sorry? I grant you, given that this cage appeared from amidst an explosion, that there had been no need to use the real person. But if a waxwork had been used, the culprit could at least have had the decency to make it look like the victim. I'm not sure exactly how much criminals are governed by decency. The point is, if you're gonna make a claim about waxwork being inside the birdcage, you need to give us some evidence. Now that, just not science.
I hate science.
Fuck anyone who doesn't like science.
I suppose we should expect nothing less than a logical argument from a fellow of the Royal Society. But that perhaps means his mind could be changed if we manage to present suitable evidence.
Evidence that the Professor Waxwork was inside that birdcage, Can I produce that or not? The glass.
Yeah.
Actually, I have something I'd like you to see, sir. Oh?
Okay.
I must warn you that I firmly believe it's only wise to trust men in white coats. Which is why I don't trust a single
Only
motherfucker
men.
in this room.
Oh.
Given your jet black outfit, I don't mind admitting to a sense of trepidation here.
Damn.
You don't trust anyone in black? I'm wearing blue, but I guess you can't be re-scripted to fix that. Look in the mirror must be very trying. I do have some evidence that proves the waxwork was inside the birdcage. Namely,
Class.
Oh, yes,
I'm gonna
please.
save first.
Good call.
Because we're on 2
Don't got a whole lot of
marks left,
chances,
so.
yeah.
Take that! Yeah. There we go. That worked.
what's that?
Yeah,
Piece of
fucking-
glass? It's unusually thick for glass. Yes, it's a piece of broken glass we found inside the jacket on the waxwork. As you saying, it's not ordinary glass, though. It's very thick and clearly made for extra strength. Much like the special glass that was developed for the construction of the Crystal Tower. The Crystal Tower? Holy smoke! Exactly. The centerpiece of the great exhibition where the very incidents we're talking about took place. On the day in question, the birdcage fell from above and smashed through a window of that special glass. From whence this small piece originated. Is that it? Precisely. So, what do you say? Now that clear evidence in support of the assertion has been placed before you. Well, as I said, I only trust men in white coats as a rule. However, when the reasoning is sound, it's fair to say color shouldn't come into it. I'm progressive for the time. In light of what
I hate that you're correct. It's
yes,
very
I feel obliged to
upsetting.
change my position on the matter.
Don't get
Oh,
me wrong. I do hate black people. But
like, holy fuck, dude.
if they're in a white coat,
Oh,
might be a bit better.
I can
Oh
at least
my-
trust them.
oh my god.
Even if I hate them.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Crusty old racist man.
Oh.
In that case,
So
number 4, you will
upsetting.
amend your statement now, please.
The presence of that piece of glass leaves me in little doubt that the waxwork was indeed inside that birdcage.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
he's
say
told.
anything else after you say that?
Thank you for reconsidering your position, sir. Your words are misplaced, boy. My opinion is governed by logic and science, and nothing else.
Okay.
Yes. Science is where you should direct your words of gratitude. Thank science. Do it. Thank it now.
Do it.
Thank you, science.
Thank you, science.
You fucking looking at me for?
We
What's the matter with
appreciate
you?
you, science.
You took it to say some words of thanks to the mother of all academic subjects. You literally say thank you to science. What is it about scientists, honestly?
All right.
I could
Sure.
pit her against him, maybe?
Maybe?
Pit. Like juror number 2 here.
No. We could pit 5 against
The-
4, I think,
Yeah.
because he has evidence now that actually links them.
Yeah.
But using someone without right evidences, there's no proper jubilee. Oh, well, I mean,
Okay.
I've got to ask, why have you brought that corn into court with you?
It's my comfort corn.
Colonel Cobb, he's been grown back on the farm and picked them off on my way into town. He's your proper nibbler, he is.
Okay.
The nibbling seems to be taking quite a while. Maybe you could wait until after the trial?
I don't like the sound of that. And the colonels at a time like that. Whenever I've some big juicy side, colonels always point me in the right axis.
It's the unintelligible duo on the corner.
Yeah.
Yup, I was gonna say it was a bad time.
You're talking about your cob of corn?
Like they're fucking. The voice has changed, but
It's true, they were like
But it's
Muttley
great.
before.
Yeah, for sure.
Not Muttley was the other guy, the sad dog.
I know what you're talking about. Nibble, nibble, nope. Guilty, bubble, nibble, not guilty. Nibble, nibble, guilty, bubble. Nibble,
Droopy.
not guilty.
Yeah,
Droopy, yeah.
Yeah, Droopy, there you go.
Perhaps it's asking.
Yeah, what?
Akin.
It's akin, sorry. Perhaps it's akin to fortune telling with flower petals, like people do back home, maybe? I don't know.
So, Professor Harebrain's fate is to be decided by a cob of corn?
Yeah.
Could you not at least wait until we've had more time to find the truth before deciding on the defendant's guilt?
I don't know about that. My tum's awfully full already.
Yeah, I've been eating corn this entire
Amazing.
Uh,
No, it seems a little far-fetched to think that the waxwork model of the professor was in that birdcage.
Excellent movie.
But, on the other hand, it explains a lot.
If there really is a reason why that particular waxwork had to be used as Mr. Assman's double, we must do everything we can to make the jurors understand it.
Was Mr. Asmer the professor? Is that the like big reveal here?
Oh.
oh. Shit.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
That'd be wild.
Yeah.
Truth is, I'm sure that's the key to this, but it's the most puzzling part of it too.
In that case, you should see what additional information you can glean whilst trying to change the jurors' minds. If you can read a book whilst eating a rice cracker, Mr. Naruhodo, I'm sure you can do this.
What a fucking
Right.
psychopath.
And talented.
Jeez. Gonna get crumbs all up in your book. Jeez.
All right.
Yeah, so that name, it's either we pit him against her or we present it as evidence.
We can't
No, 'cause-
present any evidence here.
Yeah. So yeah, you'd have to pit them.
Yeah. We have to pit people against each other. So
We gotta pee.
she would ever be conniving with one another. She was Courtney Stevens back when I knew her, of course, a legendary coroner even then. The waxwork the man stole has nothing to do with the coroner, is it? So yeah, pit her against him. Yeah. So
Objection.
yeah, there we go. Fuck you.
Those two statements clearly contradict each other. Brr.
Holding up the fucking gun with that face.
Good gracious! To whose statements do you refer, Counsel?
So, juror number 2.
Oh gosh, me? What can I do for you?
I presume that you heard what juror number 6 said in his statement.
Ye-
It's brought to light that the maiden name of the coroner, Dr. Scythe, or Sith, or whatever.
Whatever you want to call her.
Which
It's
in turn has
Scythe, but we just went Sith for the bit, Aaron.
I see.
Yeah.
Which in turn has revealed a connection that wasn't apparent before.
Well, naturally, as a woman of society, I find such connections and relationships irresistible. But oh, golly, I'm afraid I failed to see what you mean.
Dr. Sith's maiden name is Stevens. And through that name, the coroner is very definitely linked to the waxwork of the killer.
What?
The defense has evidence to prove it.
My goodness. Evidence, you say?
How it went away.
How utterly enthralling.
Here you go.
Counsel, the court cannot overlook their last remark. I have any hope there is sufficient a crime.
So I too am shipping this. You better have some fucking facts here, boy.
Of course, my lord. I would ask the court to look at this. The evidence that clearly links Dr. Sith to the mass murderer known as the Professor.
So this.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, is it? Yeah, okay, cool. Do it.
I have here a certain autopsy report from 10 years ago.
A 10-year-old officer report? What relevance does that have?
It is, of course, from the autopsy of the person portrayed in the artwork and the waxwork. The killer known as the Professor.
The professors? But the man has a capital offender too. Was a capital offender?
That's right.
Dead now.
This is the certification of death that was drawn up after the convict's execution. The identity of the killer was never made public, so the report gives few details. What's important is the name of the coroner who wrote it. Courtney Stevens.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I had it playing. Damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck. We
Oh.
fucked up. Wait, Aaron? Say Courtney Stevens again.
Strike a light!
Damn it, Aaron!
Courtney
Ruined our
Stevens.
chances. Oh, fuck. I closed it by the time you did it.
You fucking idiot.
There we go.
There you go. Good job. Proud of you.
Thanks, man. It was perfectly executed.
Yeah.
Nobody
appears
was
that
saying
the-
anything else.
It appears that the professor's autopsy was conducted by Dr. Sith 10 years ago. And a few days ago, Mr. Drebber very deliberately stole the waxwork of the professor from Madame Two-Spells. A waxwork that doesn't, in fact, resemble the victim, Mr. Asman, at all.
And do you suppose there's some unsavory relationship between those events?
Absolutely, I'm sure
Let's
of it.
go.
Oh, say more words now.
Yeah, right. She's fanning herself like, let's go.
There's no doubt in my mind that the professor case is at the heart of a link that we have yet to uncover. Between Dr. Courtney Sith and Mr. Enoch Trevor.
Oh,
Hidden links, mysterious connections, secret relationships. This is all most extraordinary. We're surely obliged now to explore this further. I'm gonna drag this trial out for my own shipper needs.
Yep.
get it, girl. He's into it too.
This trial come to an end now.
I need to know if those two crazy kids make it work.
Now, while there's this cloud of suspicion hanging over the U.S. coroner. I wouldn't like this, Matt, but we're still here to uphold justice in the end.
Aaron's getting more and more tense, like with each line.
I'm dying. Just red in the face by the end of it. Just.
Yeah.
Now you could pit him against a bunch of them, I think.
Yep.
I think these two would ever be conniving with one another.
Mm-hmm.
Members of the police.
They never
have not
finished
trusted
their
much.
thing because of the reaction.
Mm.
You're gonna pit him against someone just because his statement changed. So
Okay.
Because of the glass. I mean, she also talks about evidence, the little girl.
That's true.
uh,
The corn girl.
Objection. There we go.
Those two statements clearly contradict one another.
Good gracious! To whose statements do you refer, Counsel?
If you could put down your corn for a moment, juror number 5.
Please.
Oh, you mean me?
Oh, damn. You pointed out that it's wrong to make an accusation without evidence. But the accusation that the waxwork model was inside the second birdcage on the day in question is not without supporting evidence, as the defense demonstrated to the juror sitting beside you.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it be fair to say you didn't follow the argument?
I don't understand much besides Colonel Cool, to be honest.
Of course you don't.
Who let this child here?
Right? Like, goddamn.
If I could interject here. Please do, sir. Now that this assertion of yours is about the waxwork has been backed up by some solid evidence, it would have been wrong of me as a man of science not to pursue the matter further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, me too, then.
Sorry?
Fair.
If the brownie gentleman says he's right, then it must be. See, I wouldn't dream of going against Colonel Cobb or anyone who's got stuff in between their ears.
Okay.
What?
Stuff in between the ears, big brain.
Oh,
Big old brain.
fair.
Or no brain. It really depends on how you're implying, I guess.
Yeah.
Success, if you can call it that.
Thank you, Counsel. That will do. As a result of the submission examination, the jury's overall leaning has changed. 2 jurors now called guilty, against 4 who called not guilty. According to the court, accordingly, the court has failed to reach a consensus at this time. The trial must continue.
We did it! That thing I just talked about doing.
Oh, well done, Mr. Naruhodo. Another wonderful victory.
Hooray.
It's true, we did it. So proud of us. And we're at time.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah.
Hooray. Oh, no. I didn't mean to hit autoplay. All right.
Oh, well, whoops.
It's fine.
You done fucked it.
I did done fuck it. All right, my boys. We're gonna end the YouTube recording there. So,
I think a
getting
Logan
a knock
boy's
on
at
your
my
door.
door as you're ending the YouTube recording.
there we go.
Meow, meow. Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Oh,
So
goodbye,
long.
YouTube. Love you.
Goodbye.